Could this be an XP lane? Tyroth?
I think
Why is
it can
Dipick
be.
laughing that hard? Sorry.
I don't know.
He's just
Oke
happy.
ya guys ya.
I think with the
Akhirnya game 3 antara RSG dengan Onyx.
Oh.
Itu tadi RSG sih offlanernya gue udah gak ngerti lagi sih gameplaynya sih. Terlalu jago. Si Nuts.
Oh yeah.
I think that is gonna be an issue in this game.
Oh okay.
So for RSG, there's still the potential for them to pick up Esmeralda in his face.
Oh.
Thamuz dari Nuts.
I see.
Another pick. Classic Nats on the
Thamuznya udah counter Franco sama Dirot so sekaligus 2 anjir. Udah deh. Onyx harus ngambil Eve gak sih? Aduh Eve di band lagi. Aduh Eve lawan Thamuz sama Karina sama Beatrix enak banget anjir. Apa yang enak lawan Thamuz sama Karina ya? Hero-hero slow. Nah Baxia nice. Kelas draftnya kelas.
Yeah.
Bahkan bisa Baxianya. Gini guys, daripada kalah matchup di road, di offlane, mendingan mereka bikin di roadnya jungle, Baxianya offlane. Lagian juga di road jungle lawan Karina juga menang-menang aja. Dia ada Franco-nya juga bisa combo. Enggak menurut gua di road jungler sih kalau mereka mau menangin lane-nya.
Even though Onyx PH will most likely not pick up the Masha, I think it's still worth the ban on their side because you don't even know the role of the Diroth yet. It can be a gold lane, and it might be a Baksha jungle, and then suddenly Dilarsky could still play the Masha XP. So I think you still need to protect the Beatrix when it comes down to his matchups. And Pop and Koopa is one way to go because Onyx PH does play a mean Pop and Koopa, and Baksha with Pop and Koopa is insanely powerful in the early stages of the game.
Really is. Even with the Diroth counter though, I feel like Onyx can still kind of round this up, right? They can still kind of go for some really massive scale. Because I think their early game's kind of okay with Franco here.
Yeah.
So maybe they can pick up a really good mage, maybe a savior. Sorry, it's banned out. Kagura, stuff like that.
Selena is
Oke, Lilia gak sih?
It could return.
Kayak tadi Onyx
Really good comfort, a good history with
Enggak, ini RSG mesti ban Lilia sih feeling gua.
So tricky.
Tapi bentar-bentar, tapi kan udah ada Baxia counter Thamuz kan? Apa nggak usah kelebihan kali ya Baxia sama Lilia counter Thamuz? Tapi kan Lilia juga enak lawan Karina. Enggak sih? Nggak di ban berarti Onyx bisa Lilia mid. Tapi jangan kebanyakan hero counter Thamuz sih, udah cukup Baxia 1 sih.
I only know him by his name.
Sama Lilia oke lah mungkin. Tapi yang bunuh belakang nggak ada ntar. Kalau dia Lilia butuh Varsha, Cecil, Kagura. Kayak Baxia cukup dah. Cukup gak ya? Grok dia Grok.
Lilia sounds really good for Aqua, honestly. It's either the Lilia or the Kagura.
It's probably gonna be Lilia.
Lilia lah, Kagura lawan ini dia mau Lilia sih.
Or Lunox, honestly. Lunox sounds
Lunox
good.
kebers lah gila sama Grok.
That could mean
Swamperinos.
a good option.
Honestly, I would say Lilia Ruby is a good threat for if RSG picks it up. It's a good threat against Onyx Philippines. Provides huge team fights and skirmishing capability, especially with the
Bahkan
great
Cecilion. Team fight banget. Ini emang Atlas enak ya? Oh enak sih lawan Franco di road counter banget. Sabar gue mikir dulu nih guys. Ini yang counter di road ini udah banyak banget dah. Ini di road susah gak sih mainnya? Lawan Atlas, Cecil, Thamuz. Franco juga susah lawan Atlas. Wah anjir Nathan cok. Wih, ini hero yang udah hilang cok Nathan cok. Apa ini?
But now
Apa
that
ini?
they've picked up the Nathan, I think it compensates for the lack of sustained DPS. But I kind of feel like this is still gonna be a huge
Tuh kan?
problem for Onyx.
Enggak loh, dia tetap maksa. Dia tetap pakai Baxianya di jungle.
Forced to be rocking that purify battle spell, and you're not gonna have any flickers against
Ini
Beatrix, against,
feeling gua
that's
sabar ya
a
guys ya.
So in
Ini
terms
di
of
road yang
skirmishing,
pasti
RSG
di road
should
Franco
have
udah susah
the
main.
upper hand.
Baxia masih anak-anak aja sih lawan Atlas sih. Nathan gua kurang tahu ya Nathan nih, belum pernah dipakai sih di MPL. Oh dia mid grok deh. Oke sih draft. Onyx langsung ngerubah draft dia langsung gak pakai mage, dia pakai mage di samping. Midnya dia kasih Franco sama Grok, hero-hero yang kuat, bukan kuat sih, hero-hero solo.
But we've
Kan dari
seen
tadi kan
on
dia
the
Safi.
form of this hero
Dari tadi kan
being
hero dia kan
stable as well.
ini
And I
kan
believe,
si
correct me if I'm
Hetrap
wrong,
hero mage
did
kan.
Beloyski use
Ditukar.
this back in season 8, opening the season, so it's also a staple signature pick for Onyx Philippines. But looking at their picks here,
Tengok dulu
just
game ketiga
focus on
apakah RSG
Onyx.
menang 3-0 lawan Onyx.
There are 2 or 3 rather that can sustain damage.
Nathan TV'd away, by the way.
Match kelas papan
Nathan
atas
is
coy ini,
playing
Cok.
conceal.
Yeah, he's on conceal.
He's on conceal.
He's there. He's there.
No,
Don't worry.
He uses ultimate and went inside the game already. He's
super
farming now.
position.
He's farming
He's
now.
already on.
Why are you
It's-
too advanced?
You went
He's
ahead.
taking his minions.
Can you even do that?
I mean,
Just
he's not here.
imagine how advanced Marky is.
Or maybe he's getting his makeup done. You never know.
Oh yeah.
He's
Well, we don't know yet if this was really a Nathan pick. This could still be a reach.
Nathan.
We don't know.
Well, I just remember EJ is just basically EJ.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one. Okay,
All right,
could
let's
this
go.
be a sure lineup for Onyx Philippines? But RSG, I think they're all locked in
Yeah.
this
So
time.
I'm actually quite happy with
Oke, guys ya.
action that they have here.
Gue penasaran sih Nathan ini bisa ngapain.
Overall, there is more room for
Itu nuts
error,
itu ya?
I would say, for RSG.
Mukanya rada-rada wibu kayak gue gitu sih. Pantasnya jago.
Mismanaged hitting links, then you're gonna have to
Nggak
wait
lah.
for long cooldown. It really hurts a lot of teams.
And in contrast, there's no room for error for Onyx Philippines. You have to scale towards the late game.
Same thing.
And you cannot fail a single team fight. And the thing about RSG's lineup is that they don't even like team fighting. They just want constant pressure against Onyx Philippines, which is going to be a big problem because if you look at the lineup of Onyx PH, they don't deal with pressure that well. If the Baksha cannot invade the enemy jungler, suddenly it is just a farming hero. And then DeFranco has no partner when it comes to taking down heroes. No pick off is is easy for Onyx PH. If he hooks somebody,
Ini si
he
Light
needs
ini
to throw
tanknya
everything
ini.
at it.
So we can
Technical
say that
pause, ayo.
Onyx Philippines
3-0
right
aja
now,
sih biar gue jalan
they
ini,
need
gue udah
to
mau
make it
jalan.
count. From beginning to end, they need to make it straight. Now Nathan is
Nathan's
back from his ultimate.
See, I told you, he had to get that magnificent hair done.
Look at that, man.
Beautiful.
He needs to have his hair floating in the air.
Yeah, we are loading up on the game number 3, folks. And if you just joined us, it's a 2-0 so far for RSG. So Onyx basically trying to see if they can stop that sweep from happening.
Okay.
And it is a very tall order.
For the first time in playoffs, we don't have any sprints.
Oh, yeah, good point.
No marathon here, both for RSG and Onyx.
Because Marky was rocking the Purify emblem. I thought this was going to be a sprint,
And-
Nathan. But again, you have to be worried about the Atlas.
They need
It's
the-
only Marky with a Purify.
they need the last
Interesting.
resort. Yeah.
That's risky, isn't it?
Oke,
To
guys
have
ya,
three
game
flickers and
terakhir
one
sudah
Purify
dimulai.
Atlas.
Grok does have CC immunity. Beloyski, I don't think you're going to be rocking your Purify emblem, battle spell on the Franco.
Oh, you need it on the Franco.
Dilarski, on the other hand, is a different,
Tapi emang Franco, buset, sakit
Yeah.
banget.
True.
On just what
Pokoknya
happened
Franco
in
sama
the
Atlas emang
Central
early game-nya
Band,
kota Atlas jauh sih.
Philippines,
Kalau maksudnya kalau sama-sama bunuh-bunuhan ya.
hatred,
Franco
right?
kan
They were
ngelamain
trying
buff
to
kan.
protect
Tapi
the borders of
Atlas sakit banget early game guys ya.
on
Gila.
the buffs or the objectives in, but that was important
Sakit
as well.
banget tadi
It's
gua liat.
always for Onyx. Now we are seeing more of
look
the
at this.
movement, rotations around the map, not to be stolen.
Nuts versus Dlar.
Looking on the Demon Kite, he's faster on this emblem as well, and it clears with objectives.
It's super fun watching Nats play on the X lane because every single time that the camera shifts to his lane, it's always him zoning out the enemy X lane.
So aggressive, man.
I don't know how he's been able to do that for all X laners out there. Even he's doing it against Dilar.
This is like
The general.
The general, yeah, exactly. It's not a mean feat. It's not an easy feat. By
He
the
gets
way.
level 4 first. This is going to be a problem for Onyx PH because RSG can position themselves in this area, but Hated and Baloy is already running towards the Turtle Pit. Actually, Demon
Level
Cat
4,
is
tapi Tamusnya nggak terlalu dampak sih ke Baxia.
It's Kyrie. Cleanly secured,
Bisa
but even that's
menang.
gonna be in trouble.
Oh, the
hook from the Loyski could fall off there, but Aqua's gonna be in trouble here. That's 3.
Rata,
That's 1.
Cok.
But Light has been catch up by Beloyski. Freely escapes right on the path of the objective.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2 for none.
Bisa menang
right
Onyx
there
dong
for
kayak gini
Onyx.
dong.
What a great start.
Baxianya
for
kuat
the
banget
Flyers.
ini.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
great start indeed. Demon Kai was not even level 4.
Bagus dia
What
make
happened?
Grok
I'm
ini.
quite surprised that
Grok
Beloyski
mid
was
dia
able
pakai,
to
Cok.
delay Demon
Berbeda
Kai
gameplaynya.
in such a huge fashion. He's super delayed in this game. And now Onyx PH, again, we talked about this. They need to scale, and right now, they have control of the early game.
this is a massive, this is a massive boost to Onyx because right now they are supposed to be the team that's kind of a little bit behind on the early game. And so far they are getting a very healthy 1K gold lead at least for the first 3 minutes of the game.
Items in for RSG and Onyx. Pride on boots as well, but it is Hatred and Baloyski duo trying to pressure down Demon Kite and Light since they knew it's a combo-based art for RSG. They responded in 3s and in 2s, but objectives now is on with Onyx, but Baloyski being trapped for Jit Breath with the pull.
Okay, nice. Kena 3 cok groknya cok.
3-man knock up. Kyrie, no follow, but it's going to be Baloyski. Demon Kite not extending, he's burning, but now it's Onyx Philippines just rescuing and peeling them back off for safety.
Kena haras.
Burning just like Nats right now against Endorse.
Di roadnya nggak main.
Such an aggro player, I love it.
Tough.
So action-packed. And that's exactly what you want to see in a team. That you want to be proactive in your lanes. You want to try to use that that intangible aura you have of just eking out an advantage.
Baloyski catches one. Demon Kite going to be in trouble, but responding in for Aqua, but that Aqua securing down.
Groknya dapat cok ke ini.
No jungler, but Hatred on 3. But Kyrie rolling in down. Hatred.
Susah sih ngebunuh Baxianya nih. Apakah Kyrie bisa mati?
Enggak sih.
Nggak ada ulti Thamuznya.
Tapi second. With a push back out, RSG gonna have a chance.
So right now, Eman is free hitting, or was free hitting there, but the problem was his damage is not quite there yet. No matter how good your position is, this is not the time for a Beatrix to fight.
Yep, Onyx Philippines, they now have, again, the early game advantage, and this is going to be favorable, especially for Marky, able to take cold from the shields in the middle lane. He now has Windtalker, interestingly. And I think after that he buys his Scarlet Phantom, which has been a current trend in the gold lane rank games, because you do walk fast, super fast, and you deal a lot of damage after the crits have popped out from the Windtalker because of the added attack speed from the passive.
You just want to get that right.
Onyx Philippines onto position. RSG and Eman onto the bush. They know, but this is dangerous as well. They're rotating in 4s. They know Baloyski could be in any bushes for hooks. But this time, they're putting RSG to respond on who's going to make the first. But Dilarski and Nath's battle up, down bottom, similar things.
Dilarski forced to flicker out. This is going to be a key factor for RSG. Once the turtle has spawned, Dilarski will not have the potential.
Will he jump?
The Nats difference is just so apparent, and you're right on the draft earlier. This pick absolutely demolishes the Dara.
Oh, minta mau digas nih. Nggak. Pergi ke atas, ngegas tapi udah ada atlasnya.
Light.
The duo Light uses conceal. Hook misses out.
Susah sih nge-defend. Dia grok soalnya grok sekali nge-gank ke MM fix mati coy itu Beatrixnya.
Scarlet Phantom is already locked in for Marky as well. He is almost primed and ready to go. I think he's battle ready.
It'll be interesting how RSG deals with the turtle fight, especially being under-leveled on their own jungler. There's 2-level advantage on Kyrie over Demon Kite, so I don't think RSG is really happy when it comes to the neutral objectives at this point. They need to find something on the map. They need to find a team fight. They need to have Light set up a good clash for RSG.
And clashing is exactly what Onyx wants right now. They're controlling that turtle. That's a bird that they got consecutively. And you know what? Onyx is on the road to recovery here.
Yeah, 2.5 goal advance there. Eternal battle, down bottom. Here's Kyrie, reinforced.
Mati sini.
Tetep,
Thamuznya tetep mati. Baxia yang nge-gank soalnya, cok. Nggak ngaruh left steal-nya.
Kyrie, Baloyski being chased by 3, but Marky here, don't forget about Marky. That's the opposite way, but Demon Kai taking down Baloyski. Marky goes out, Hatred right in the middle. Kyrie
game 3 kayaknya nih guys.
That is like
jadi pergi gua kah?
No setups for RSG. It's trades. 4 trades.
A lot of trades coming in here.
The thing is, Onyx Philippines, they're the ones who are happy with the trades that is happening right now, because again, they still have the Nathan which is going to be really scary on the late game. Towers will melt, and I think Marky, with the itemization that he has here, is going to be really crucial in terms of picking off heroes for RSG. Because if you're RSG,
susah juga sih ngebunuh Nathannya purify dia. Susah. Game susah buat RSG nih. Grok mid-nya, aduh, bagus banget pick Grok mid ini. Grok mid. Tapi ya, Cecilionnya nih late game nih, Cecil Atlas Betrick, 3 hero late game. Si Onyx hero late game-nya nggak cuma Nathan dong. Masih menang perangnya nih RSG ini, gue rasa.
Coverage against RSG.
Dapat lagi si Kyrie.
Them into burning out resources. Down lane bottom push from Dilarski.
Dapat lagi cowok, dia flicker tuh.
Here taken down by Aqua. Okay.
All right, small misstep, and that might be leading into bigger problems. And Marky might be more vulnerable here.
Look at how fast the Nathan just pushes.
Tuh kan, itu lu lihat Groknya zoning banget. Jadi kayak tiap kali lane ke push mau di defend nggak bisa karena ada Grok. Kalau itu bukan Grok itu mage nggak bisa kayak gitu tuh.
Need to be concerned about the positioning of Light in these circumstances, because again, you still need to respect the damage output of the Beatrix and the Sicilian. But right now,
bahaya ya, Grok mid
they
ini.
have full control of the early. Now that it's mid game, it'll be really scary for RSG to fight into the Lord area. Marky has completed the DHS, so this is a full attacks with DPS on the Nathan, which is gonna melt through the HP bars of RSG.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems we're seeing here is that no one from RSG can actually reach the Nathan.
Yeah.
If he goes down.
Marky bring bursted down by
Gak butuh ke Nathan, cowok itu Nathannya udah mati sendiri sama Cecil ntar.
Eman, this crucial moment, missed the shot against Marky. The Nathan almost fell down, but again a tower was secured into the lane, which is gonna allow Kyrie to have full access to the jungle of Demon Kite.
Yeah, a little bit of a boo-boo, but not something that you can't really, not recover from. So we're still in pretty much good shape for both teams. RSG definitely on the back foot.
Okay, so RSG now is taking objectives safely. 4-man rotation, while Onyx here is splitting and multitasking on what needs to be done. No tower downs taken from Onyx Philippines, and this clears up laning and also to engage. But now it's a slow-paced game, okay?
And that's exactly how Onyx wants it. They can better protect Marky because of that.
They need to be sure.
On the other hand, Sicilian is getting a lot of stacks.
The scaling.
He only died once. So Onyx Philippines still needs to worry about the positioning of Aqua. It's the same thing with Marky. RSG needs to find a way to close the gap against the Nathan, but also Onyx Philippines.
RSG kebantai, cok. Tapi tetap Atlas sih. Gue tetap.
A lot of damage to these frontliners.
Yeah, and RSG is just gonna become that scary death ball, right? When they group up together and Sicilian on the back.
Sabar, santai. Yuk, bisa yuk RSG late game, bisa.
Marky is 9,000 gold. In the highest
Markinya udah 9.000, duitnya gimana ini ya?
7,200. This is such a huge
bisa sih, dia damage dealernya 2 sih. Tapi ada Grok anjir langsung nge-delete. Nggak. Aduh, Beatrixnya flicker sih, ke-delete sih.
Nathan was the fastest jungler in the game. And now that he is in
cuman kalau Grok yang nggak dapat momen ngadu DPS, ini udah fix menang Cecilion sama Beatrix, cok.
Deals so much damage, takes objectives way faster compared to any other gold laners. With the sole exception, of course, of Papa the Koopa. But Marky on this Nathan just wants to secure his item to make sure that come the late game, they're going to be able to fight into RSG.
Yeah, real-time win rate,
real true. 64%. Look at how Onyx manages to take this territory of control for RSG, forcing them into a spot, like 4 of them right in that orange buff. And it's Onyx, 5 of them, like having control over the river. Oh,
interesting.
7.2k gold lead. It's the push. It's the mistakes that RSG can commit. No tower still being taken down. They're ready, but 12-minute Lord is up.
It's looking like another trap here, folks, and Onyx got all of the bushes covered. Full vision and no knowledge.
Lordnya cepet nih Nathan nih. Tuh kan, cepet Lordnya Nathan nih. Oh, dia emang gak mau perangin sih. RSG emang gak mau perangin, guys, RSG.
Always time. Look at how fast Marky clears. that Lord.
Wait, Hunter
No
strike?
attempt?
Hunter strike on the Grok?
Emang mau di luar, emang mau di dalam dia, kan dia Beatrix sama Cecil.
Initial hit to proc the passive. But
Yang
again, Onyx
aduh,
Philippines,
Baxianya
they
nih
do
susah
get the
dibunuh
Lord
sih
with
anjir.
a, huge
Thamuznya
gold lead
bentar,
on their
Thamuz
side.
lawan Grok
9K
masih
at
Nathan
13 minutes in
juga sih.
RSG. They need to find a way to defend this push against Onyx Philippines. They still have the Sicilian, but look at the need, and he's just stacked at this point.
He's just walking, like a walk in the park. But let's talk about RSG here. How are they going to come back? Or how will they
It
make
has to
this
be light. They need to have a good setup on the Atlas. But the thing is, Marky still has to purify.
Oh yeah, that one factor just can clearly release everything. But Beloy,
Where is Beloyski right now?
Dia harus defend mid
They're
sih.
kind of just
Wah,
around
pinter
the
banget
area,
tuh.
Exactly where RSG won't
it
expect it.
will Light make a play. One
Kena
stop.
3!
Three
Buset!
hands of Lice. Here comes RSG. Will they make a follow-up? That's only one casualty. It's Marky. It's the timing. It's
Iya, pinter. Dia, gue udah bilang, ini RSG ini makronya bagus banget guys. Mereka emang udah tahu mereka nggak bisa perang di luar, mereka harus perang di dalam. Lepas Lord, Cecil keluar status skill 2, kepaksa buang Purify Marky, baru Atlasnya ngegas. Tapi kan gue udah bilang emang tim fightnya kuat ini RSG nih. Atlas Cecil sama Beatrix.
That was all that was.
Honestly, it came down to timing. Marky did not expect that at all. Because you know what? The perfect match was gone. Nobody would expect the Atlas to go in after the initial sanguine claws from the Sicilian. Let's look at the replay. All right, Marky was caught off guard, and it pulled the ultimate away such that Light found the perfect opportunity, the perfect moment, and the Purify was delayed. The sanguine claws canceled the ultimate of the Nathan and RSG. They got what they wanted.
This is looking scary.
He also
Tapi nggak boleh terlalu ngegas juga, tetap duitnya beda 6.000. Dia ada Grok, Girot, Nathan, Baxia, hero ngegas semua. Lagi-lagi Onyx main hero solo semua guys. RSG main hero komposisi, mesti ngumpul 5. Kalau lu nggak berlima gitu RSG ketangkep Grok, Franco gitu udah susah banget. Ini Onyx butuh element of surprise ini. Element of surprise.
Pulled off the string. You know, the ultimate of the Nathan was cancelled, and Marky thought he was safe, but Light blinked in, and he was delayed in casting the Purify. That's why RSG got the damage from the sniper. Eman is now starting to hurt.
it's building up.
And I have to say, this shotgun would matter for RSG. This Beatrix, the amount of burst damage that he can deal during the Atlas ultimate is gonna be worrisome for Onyx PH.
Yeah.
Conceal play.
Dia conceal.
Will they make the first move here?
Flicker by Beloy.
Oh, dia langsung ke Franco-nya, Cok. Franco-nya tapi ke situ. Oke, posisinya bagus banget.
Conceal is out for RSG Philippines.
Can go back in.
Creep bawah ke push tapi ini. Enggak dong. Enggak. Aduh, kena Baxia. Aduh. Nggak ada retry sih. Demon Cat jangan aneh-aneh lu. Nice.
Hatred, 4-man from Onyx going back out for defense.
It was the right idea. Onyx Philippines wanted to fight the Atlas before they can take out the Lord.
Lu tahu nggak guys kenapa RRQ biasa kalau kemarin RRQ ya pakai Franco gigit Atlas mati. Memang bener. Lu main Kufra main Franco kalau bisa bisa nangkep Atlas gas. Tapi draft Onyx dia midnya pakai Grok. Jadi percuma lu mau nangkep Atlas yang notabene dia hero yang counter initiate, lu nggak bisa burst juga karena lu Grok mid kurang damage. Jeleknya di sini tim fightnya gitu nggak ada damage dia. Cuma Nathan doang, nggak cukup. Bener-bener nggak cukup damage-nya. Dan RSG nggak mau overextend, mereka bener-bener ngumpul berlima guys, bener-bener main berlima. Mereka nggak mau ada satu-satu ke depan gitu. Komposisi 5 mereka kuat banget. Damage dealernya 2 loh ya, Beatrix, Cecil. Onyx cuma Nathan doang. Nathan udah fix menang berlima.
Look at that. Economy has been advanced from RSG.
Ekonominya jadi seimbang, 50.000 sama 50.000.
Is a virtue. No, don't mind the turrets down. It's moment. it's the combo making it all work for RSG. Setups from Light, the grabs from Aqua. There's too much to contain for RSG, and it's always the perfect moment that you want to execute.
Ooh, look at this. 3 heroes and the push for RSG. All right, Hatred sees the setup here, but there's already the immortality for the Atlas. There's going to be 2 rounds of lives for Light. So Baloyski, he will find it really hard for him to focus the Atlas, because even if he does so, setup is still going to be there for the second life of the Atlas.
Onyx slowing down, is that a good sign though? Because earlier they were like,
dangerous.
Gue mau liat itemnya sih.
I think that's the pressure going inside your head.
I think we are getting to a big tipping point here, as you can see, guys.
Will he grab? Will he grab more? Okay.
The bait. Oh, the bait.
Kejauhan gak sih? Enggak, oh bait dia flicker. Gak mati Atlasnya.
No, it's a 1 for none.
It's a 1 for
Light's still alive.
Gue bener-bener kaget soal Atlasnya larinya kenceng banget ini Atlas gue lihat. Di roadnya udah gak guna nih. Team fightnya udah gak guna sama sekali di road. Lemah banget.
No trade. It was all about the drain of resources.
Alright, here's the thing. Hatred will most likely be here once the Lord is up. And RSG, they don't have the immortality on Light, and they don't have the flicker. So if you're on a PH, you might be happy with their trade, but still, you have to be worried about the damage output of the Sicilian. We saw Aqua just take out the Grok completely by himself.
Wow.
That's a big tempo swing.
Ya emang Sicilian enak lawan Grok.
This a game of chess plus Jedi mind tricks and all the things you can think about.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly,
don't blink.
Honestly, that would have been better for RSG if Light did commit the ultimate against the Nathan, because now the next Lord fight, the Nathan will not have Purify. Onyx PH should be really happy because Marky still has the Purify, so they have a fail-safe option for the Nathan. They don't need to worry about him. They just need to worry about covering the Atlas and making sure that the Baksha is not being zoned out either by the Thamuz or being taken down by the Sicilian.
I want to point out that trade that we saw before that, though.
Yeah.
That was absolutely worth. I think because of that trade, immortality for a kill, that just snowballed into something so much bigger.
Yeah, but
they're baiting them out.
The thing is, this is going to be a Lord fight between the 2 teams.
That's still coming next.
Yeah, again, kills, they do matter when it comes down to the proper situation. If Hatred is sitting at 40 seconds respawn time, this might be big for RSG. But the Lord is going to respawn in 15 seconds and Hatred is up in 20. And I don't think RSG has enough damage to take the Lord down and fight, considering that they also need to control the positions of Onyx PH.
But I think they do have enough to buy time, though, right? I mean, it's just a man down.
I think if they want to win in the next couple of seconds, they need to fight Onyx PH.
They gotta do it.
They gotta do it.
Yeah.
They need to.
They gotta force things out. They have to force.
Mereka harus force belakang ini, nggak bisa depan-depan terus. Harus skip Atlasnya juga. Nathan kan juga bisa ke belakang.
Oh, this game is nuts.
We're going Nats this time for game number 3. Back into the game. 19 minutes.
5 lawan 5, nggak ada Grok. Dipaksa perang.
Baloyski
fully committing.
Dipaksa perang ya.
Nats starting up the fight, but Light. Will he grab? That was straight. That was straight.
Gak ada mati tapi Cok. Karinanya mati anjir.
They were patient, but that part kill. Demon Kite is out. Follow from Nats. Hatred is trying to burst down one.
Cecilnya Cok. Udahlah Cok. Unstoppable Aquaman. Nggak ada hero masuk ke belakang. Nggak ada assassin buat Aquaman. Baxia ke Cecil nggak bisa. Franco ke Cecil nggak bisa. Grok ke Cecil juga susah ada Purify. Nathan ke Cecil, di road ke Cecil apalagi. Nathan doang dan Nathan harus bunuh depan. Oh udah pusing sih. Buat Cecilionnya udah pusing sih.
Look at how they're doing is zoning out, conceal Baloyski. Light is catching up. Just to zone
Kena gigit.
Lord secures in by Aqua.
Oh, the flicker out!
They're still alive! They're still making it work.
Cecilnya.
Nats forcing ultimate out.
Doing that Sphinx.
Oh.
You know what?
We all need to breathe here.
Onyx PH, Kyrie still had the retribution and RSG did not have Demon Kite. But Kyrie cannot contest RSG. You know why? Nats was sitting in front of him. He was like, hey, it's a winning condition right there. I'm not gonna fight you.
I'm here.
Look at me. Look at me.
Acknowledge me.
Now.
Said by Nats. That's a nice line, by the way.
If you walk near this area, you provide me with a winning condition.
Oh.
And
Berlima mereka berlima.
Oh, look at
that they did.
Mau ngapain dia?
5-man TPs.
I mean, if someone walked into there, that would have been the win, maybe.
Honestly, that would have been disastrous because if they walked into the Atlas, that would have been disaster for Onyx.
Oh, we need to take a breather here. We'll, I don't know if we can even breathe, but
Ada Purify sih, markingnya
will
sih.
they properly end this game, or will Onyx Philippines still hold the clock?
All right, this is the power of the Nathan. This is the power of the Nathan.
Nih, iya, Nathan kuat banget defense, cuman dia lawan Cecilio nama Beatrix, kita lihat ya guys ya. Kena grok doang, tapi langsung mati groknya. Nggak mati. Ini bisa dibalikin gak sih? Atlas nggak ada ulti, nggak ada ulti semua. Tapi Cecilio, kena. Cecilio gimana dibunuhnya ya? Kok gue pusing pala gimana bunuh Cecilio, nggak ada assassin bisa guys. Onyx emang harus main early game.
Oh, that's a good line.
I'm losing words. I'm losing my breath.
Dropped in one, Marky. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A hatred.
I don't know. Every single time that I speak, something happens.
Ini mah harus dilontian sih nih.
No towers left for Onyx Philippines.
Kamu sih digas. Nggak bisa gas depan, sumpah.
Will this be enough?
No wild charge.
Waduh, cok. Abis. Onyx. Walah, cok GG, cok. RSG menang 3-0 anjir. Kuat banget RSG.
Raiders are calling it. They are calling it. Ladies and gentlemen, Raiders.
Jago, RSG jago, cok.
There you go. There is a free 0 for RSG. They are top seed, boys, and
emang dia standing nomor 1 kan. Ya
Ya
udah gitu aja guys buat hari ini. MPLP-nya udah selesai, dimenangin oleh TNC sama RSG. Thanks banget udah nonton. Kita ketemu lagi besok. MPLP masih ada. Oke guys. Goodbye.
Full control of the early game, but it came down to a single play by RSG. That claw from the Sicilian allowed Light to set up things.